Hi, welcome to NCERT CBSE Class 6 History Chapter 8 Ashoka, the Emperor who gave up war. And in this video, we will learn every point in the section Ashoka's inscription describing the Kalinga War. This comprises 19 questions. Question 1. Ashoka described the Kalinga War on dash. The options are a pillar, a manuscript, an inscription, the palace wall. Your time to choose. And the answer is an inscription. So, Ashoka described the Kalinga War on an inscription. Question 2. Ashoka conquered Kalinga dash after becoming king. The options are 1 year, 8 years, 5 years, 6 years. Your time to choose. And the answer is 8 years. So, Ashoka conquered Kalinga 8 years after becoming king. Question 3. Dash people were captured. The options are about 1 lakh, about 1.5 lakh, about 2.5 lakh, about 3.5 lakh. Your time to choose. And the answer is about 1.5 lakh. So, about 1.5 lakh people were captured. Question 4. More than dash of people were killed. The options are 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 5 lakh, 10 lakh. Your time to choose. And the answer is 1 lakh. So, more than 1 lakh of people were killed. Question 5. About 1.5 lakh people being captured and more than 1 lakh of people being killed dash. The options are made Ashoka bend towards religion, made Ashoka meet the Buddha, made Ashoka meditate, filled Ashoka with sorrow. Your time to choose. And the answer is filled Ashoka with sorrow. So, about 1.5 lakh people being captured and more than 1 lakh of people being killed filled Ashoka with sorrow. Next question 6. Whenever an independent land is conquered dash. The options are lakhs of people die, many are taken prisoner, Brahmins and monks also die, all of these. Your time to choose. And the answer is all of these. So, whenever an independent land is conquered, lakhs of people die, many are taken prisoner, and Brahmins and monks also die. Question 7. Whenever an independent land is conquered, dash also die. The options are people who are kind, loved ones, people who are kind or their loved ones, people from other lands. Your time to choose. And the answer is people who are kind or their loved ones. So, whenever an independent land is conquered, people who are kind or their loved ones also die. Question 8. People who are kind to their dash die or lose their loved ones. The options are relatives and friends, slaves and servants, A and B, cattle and horses. Your time to choose. And the answer is A and B. So, people who are kind to their relatives and friends and slaves and servants die or lose their loved ones. Question 9. Ashoka was sad because dash. The options are lakhs of people die, also kind people, many are taken prisoner, Brahmins and monks also die, all of these. Your time to choose. And the answer is all of these. So, Ashoka was sad because lakhs of people die, also kind people, many are taken prisoner, and Brahmins and monks also die. Question 10. Ashoka decided dash because he was sad. The options are to observe Dhamma, to teach others about Dhamma, A and B, meet the Buddha. Your time to choose. And the answer is A and B. So, Ashoka decided to observe Dhamma and to teach others about Dhamma because he was sad. Next question 11. Ashoka believed in dash through Dhamma. The options are winning people over, submission, teaching people, making people surrender. Your time to choose. And the answer is winning people over. So, Ashoka believed in winning people over through Dhamma. Question 12. Ashoka believed that winning people over through Dhamma is much better than dash. The options are abusing them, imposing upon them, frightening them, conquering them through force. Your time to choose. And the answer is conquering them through force. So, Ashoka believed that winning people over through Dhamma is much better than conquering them through force. Question 13. Ashoka dash his message for the future. The options are scripted, inscribed, instructed monks to spread, all of these. Your time to choose. And the answer is inscribed. So, Ashoka inscribed his message for the future. Question 14. Ashoka inscribed his message for the future so that dash should not think about war. The options are his son, his grandson, A and B, other kings. Your time to choose. And the answer is A and B. So, Ashoka inscribed his message for the future so that his son and his grandson should not think about war. Question 15. Ashoka inscribed his message for the future so that his son and grandson dash. The options are should bend towards religion, should meet the Buddha, should meditate, should not think about war. Your time to choose. And the answer is should not think about war. So, Ashoka inscribed his message for the future so that his son and grandson should not think about war. Next question 16. With Ashoka's inscription, Ashoka's son and grandson would think about dash. The options are how to win people over, how to spread Dhamma, how to spread education, making people surrender. Your time to choose. And the answer is how to spread Dhamma. So, with Ashoka's inscription, Ashoka's son and grandson would think about how to spread Dhamma. Question 17. Dhamma is a word in dash. The options are Prakrit language, Sanskrit language, Pali language, Tamil language. Your time to choose. And the answer is Prakrit language. So, Dhamma is a word in Prakrit language. Next question. Dhamma is a word in Prakrit language which means dash in Sanskrit. The options are Dharma, Karma, to teach, reflection. Your time to choose. And the answer is Dharma. So, Dhamma is a word in Prakrit language which means Dharma in Sanskrit. Question 19, last question. Dharma is a word in dash. The options are Prakrit language, Sanskrit language, Pali language, Tamil language. Your time to choose. And the answer is Sanskrit language. So, Dharma is a word in Sanskrit language. Okay, so in this video, we learned every point in the section Ashoka's inscription describing the Kalinga War. In the next video, we will learn every point in the section what was Ashoka's Dhamma. I'll see you there.